Welcome to the Weekly Spark, your fast 5-minute flash of insight into the world of mortgage and real estate. Every week, we're here to ignite your understanding of the market, from mortgage rates and housing trends to legislative updates and insider strategies. So let's strike the match and spark your week. This is the Weekly Spark.
Welcome back. It is Ryan Speltz and Jason Maxim. Jason, how are you this week?
Man, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Let's get right into it and see what we got this week. Government shutdown still going on. What's the deal?
Yeah, what is the deal, right? So obviously, we have several federal agencies that have employees that are furloughed. And specifically, I know we've talked about this before, but we've never really gotten into how it's affecting mortgage and real estate. And the three programs that I want to kind of bring up is, your government loans, which are USDA, FHA, and VA. So we are going to see a slowdown. So realtors, if you have a government loan pending, make sure you're talking to your loan officer and make sure that the timing is still in place for your closings, and just maybe let everybody know what's going on. I will say that USDA may be the one that could cease operations, except for ones that are already approved or in progress. But we'll keep in mind and kind of watch what is happening with the government shutdown. Hopefully they'll come to a resolution and we can continue these. And one thing I will mention too is SBA is actually shut down right now. There's no movement at SBA. It's currently on hold. And if your house is in a flood zone, the National Flood Insurance Program may lapse its ability to issue new policies or renewals. So everyone keep that in mind.
Yeah, there's a whole lot going on with those government loans. I know USDA, like you mentioned, is probably the biggest one because they can't issue conditional commitments with nobody there to take them. And then when they come back in place, it might take a while for them to catch up with those requests. So timing is everything. Number two, we've got Cash is King. What's this one about?
Yeah, so, I'm looking at the data, and for the first couple of quarters of 2025, nationally, 1 out of every 3 houses are purchased in cash. So how can that help guys like you and me, Ryan, if people are buying cash? Well, let's talk about the realtor side. So number one for realtors, if you're slow and you're still trying to find business, most cash purchases are going to be coming from investors. So maybe get into those investor groups, reach out to some investors that maybe you weren't working on before. It's really a good way to build your pipeline. And of course, with us, we specialize in investor loans. So I think partnering with us together, doing some marketing things, I think we can really help each other build our pipeline and grow our businesses.
Yeah, we really love investors, and for real estate agents, it's a great way to go because you're going to get that repeat business. If you do a good job on the first one, they're going to come to you for the second one and the third one, and they just buy more homes than the average home buyer, so that's great. All right, for our loan spotlight, we've got bankruptcy and foreclosure solutions. What's this one about, Jason?
Yeah, so this is a great one. And realtors, that we do outside the box stuff, and we haven't really talked about this much, but hear this out. So if you have a customer that is 1 day out of their bankruptcy or even 1 day out of their foreclosure, and you think that there's no way that they can get a loan, guess what? We have a program for that. So as long as they still have a credit score, we can go up to 85% loan to value, and we can take a loan as low as a 600 credit score to get them approved. Now, I will say the rate's going to be high and the closing costs are higher than normal, but to get them into a house, build their credit up and refinance them, it's another deal that you can put in your pipeline and in your pocket.
Awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. And I know a lot of people have some stuff going on and things happen and got to get back on the horse. So I get to take this one, and I'm excited to be able to talk for about a minute here. AI for agents. So I'm putting on an AI class at the end of the month in October. It'll be the week of the 27th through the 31st. It'll be 5 courses, about a half an hour to an hour per course every day. And it'll break down the basics of building out our core building blocks and getting you to be able to utilize some of these topics that we've just talked about and some of the topics we've talked about in the past and work them into your marketing and getting clear and concise marketing and processes set up to be able to build that marketing in just minutes instead of having to script out videos and figure out how everything goes through. It's going to be awesome. It's the content actually changed my business, and that's why I'm passing it on to you. So I'm excited for that. So we'll make sure to get that link in the description as well as in the email that was sent to you. So look for that link and get in there and sign up, and we'll be posting about it on social media here soon.
Hey, Ryan, how much is that class going to cost realtors?
Well, the information is probably worth thousands of dollars in time, but we're going to give it away for free on the first run just to see how that works, and see how much we can help people and help our agent partners. So come one, come all, jump online, and it'll help you definitely grow your business. So awesome, Jason. I appreciate you as always, and we will see you on the next one.
That's a wrap for this week's edition of the Weekly Spark, brought to you by Creative First Mortgage. If you've got questions or want us to cover something next week, please let us know, shoot us a message, and until then, keep your deals moving and keep your week lit. See you next time.